street with the location.
所以是一个经受过很多很多苦难的一个电影，最后得到了一个特别好的结局，能够来到青年论坛。
So you can say it's a film that has suffered a lot during the process, but has come to a good result that we could premiere at Berlinale at Forum.
谢谢你们。
So thank you.
Can you explain a little bit more about the problems you were facing there? You just mentioned with actors, with the script, with the location. What were the problems? Some examples from it.
他说你可以稍微详细描述一下说那个问题，你刚才所提到的问题，比如说是什么？
比如说我原来的剧本其实不是这样的一个故事啊，在开拍之前，演员、剧组的人员都到位了以后，我突然决定推翻原来的剧本。
For example, the original script was a different one, and we had found the actors for the original script, but when we arrived there, I decided to change it completely.
这是不应该发生的，是绝对不应该发生的。但是我还是坚持要重新修改。那还有就是演员，第一次的演员是有很多问题啊，所以我不得不在第二次的时候再更新新的演员。
This is something which shouldn't have happened, absolutely shouldn't have happened, but I decided to change it because I had to, and also the actors that we had found for the first time, that there were some problems as well, and so I needed to.
当第二次再进去拍的时候，我已经没有钱了当然制片人也再给我钱也是非常非常艰难，那我就只有自己想办法去找了一些钱就是去跟朋友借，然后再跟制片人再争取一小部分，那然后我还要说服所有的成员再回到原地去补拍。
So before we enter the second phase, or before we got to shoot the second time, I basically had run out of money, and so I had to find money to continue the shooting, and I had to persuade my producer again to give more money, and the team, and I had to borrow some money from the friends.
很多很多所有的。
Something like that, a lot.
I think there's a question on the left-hand side of you.
As the woman before me said, it's a very disturbing film, and I also experienced it as a stark condemnation of at least this aspect of Chinese government and society. Did you come under any political pressure to change the film, not to produce the film?
他跟这位女士刚才的想法一样，他觉得这个电影就是有很多让他觉得很糟糕的地方，就是所以很早就做那个话题让他觉得很困扰那样子。然后他说他想要知道就是说他感觉到说你好像在谴责有时候在谴责某个东西，他想要知道说你是不是遇到一些政治在政治方面是遇到一些问题。
还没有，因为我觉得这个片子还不属于政治议题的东西，还可以，只不过是政府不会给我允许我这个片子在中国大陆放。
I have not yet encountered any political problem, and I don't think this film is a political one, and well, to the most that this film will not be shown in China.
要知道我是最希望让更多的中国人来看这个电影。
And I actually hope that more and more Chinese could be able to watch this film.
As far as I know, at some point the screenplay or the produced film, the short film, in China has to be submitted to a committee, to an official committee. May I ask you if you did, what the reactions were, or if you did at all?
他说就他所言，就是要在中国如果要拍摄电影的话，然后那个剧本通常都要给某一个就是有那个委员会看过那样子。然后他说如果你必须把你的剧本呈现给委员会看的话，那你觉得你会遇到什么样的问题
？100%不会通过，这是完全是不可能的。
？100% I wouldn't be able to shoot it. It's impossible.
But you did. So, okay. Are there more questions? Can you, there's this one scene when the Mao statue is carried through the village. Can you explain a little bit why you put this in your film, this scene to carry this damaged statue through the town?
他说在电影里面就是有一幕是毛泽东的那个消息被移走那样子，然后他就说你可不可以在这个地方稍微做一下解释。
因为我一直喜欢这种就是看起来不太真实的东西，但事实它又是真实的啊。比如说这个他开始是扮一个小的毛，当然这个现象在中国已经很普遍了，就是尤其在毛的故乡，很多人每天都是在拜，真的是把它当成一个神在拜。那也有很多官员也都是这样，就是它是一个很普遍的一个现象在中国。
I like this blurry border between something surrealistic, but at the same time something realistic. For example, we have seen that the scene before it was the character who prayed at the altar of Mao, so kind of worship Mao as a god figure, and this is actually something real because even at so a lot of officials or even a lot of Chinese people, for example, people from Mao's birthplace, they are worshiping him as God.
虽然毛死了多少年？死了有40年，但是我觉得他还活着。
So even though Mao has died for about like 40 years ago, he has died, but somehow I have the feeling that he is still alive somewhere.
我们每天都可以看到他，比如说你们去到北京，你一定会看到毛，天安门城楼上的照片。如果你们有一天去中国，发现天安门城楼上的这个照片不见了，那就说明中国可以跟你们可以步入文明社会了。
I feel we can actually see him every day. For example, if you go to Beijing and you will see his portrait on Tiananmen Square. And if one day you will go to China and you will go to Beijing and don't see that portrait and then probably that's the time when China has become a civilized society.
因为现在还是封建社会。
Because at the moment it's not.
所以我就是文革文化大革命，我不知道你们很多人知不知道这个事情，就是我一直认为文革在中国是没有消失的，因为我们的教育里面就没有让我们去认识那一段历史是错误的。所以只要没有被正视它的问题，那我们的社会一定会这种事情还会再发生的。
I don't know if you know anything about Cultural Revolution. To us, it feels like it hasn't really disappeared, and I think in our education we have never really learned what kind of mistake it has been, and I think a question which hasn't been examined clearly does not disappear. It's still there, remains.